Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Concrete and Construction channel. This video is going to cover cleaning your tracks after a day of work. Now, in the summertime, cleaning your tracks on a daily basis is not really necessary. Of course, it's nice to do, keeps the sprockets clean, the teeth, the in-beds, all that stuff, but it's not really 100% necessary every single day. Since we're talking about working in the wintertime, it becomes a necessity every day, just for the simple fact that once the temperature goes below 32 at night, the dirt becomes just like as you see here, pulling the 337 around. The dirt becomes frozen, becomes like iron, and your track loader is unable to move. Now, some guys, they're going to try to jerk the machine back and forth. All you're going to do is bust up your sprockets, your tracks, and blow a drive motor. Now, my father actually has done all that before. We went through a lot of suffering and growing pains with the track loaders very early on, and we've used different methods of trying to clean the tracks at night, but I finally think I found a method that works and gets the tracks pretty clean consistently, that you could come in the morning, start the motor, and get right to work, because there's nothing worse than showing up to a job and having to thaw out tracks for an hour. See here, basically what happens is the mud is sticky, gets stuck to the tracks, and it gets worked up into the sprocket and on top of the plate that holds the track in place, the rollers. The mud just gets all up in there. You see, just driving around, how the mud just works its way all in there. So you got to get that cleaned out at night. If you don't have a pressure washer on the site, even though it's not really that effective anyway, but if you just have some general tools, check this method out. I hope that it helps, and especially for bobcats with tighter access in the carriages, this is a video for you. So, hope this helps. Okay guys, so I just wanted to make a brief video on how to clean your tracks on your track loader. So you see the tracks are all muddy as heck. So what winds up happening is when you don't clean them, they freeze and the machine can't move. So I see a lot of people struggle with this. So I wanted to make a video to help, because I have plenty of experience with frozen tracks. And I went through a ton of different methods that did not work over the years. So this is the best method that I have. Basically just taking a regular crowbar like this, a smaller one, and just attack it by the sprocket. Because I don't want to bore you to death. Just take a look. See how clean I get all up in here? This is the most important part. You got to get the sprocket all clean, all here. Getting in here is not as important. I mean, try to clean it as best as you can, but nothing is more important than cleaning here and getting all up inside of here. So you see this job site. There's all sorts of mud. And you see I have them parked on plywood. A lot of guys, they drive up on logs or stumps or some weird shaped objects or twigs. Don't do that. Try to get plywood or 2x12s, 2x10s, because whenever you run over odd shaped objects, you can throw your track off, especially in this mud. It could work its way off, especially if it's a little bit loose. Rock or dirt gets caught in your roller and you're trying to climb an odd object. You could pop your track off, and that's very, very miserable. See, I just tightened the track up a little bit because it came loose. I got a lot more to do, but since I don't want to bore you to death, just want you to get a look. See how I clean that hole in there? That's very important. Make sure the machine and the sprocket can breathe. I used the pry bar to pry up on the track. I shoved a 2x4 underneath, so this way, see, I can get all up in here, because this is all important stuff to get. I'll use my glove if I have to. I'll use my hand just to reach under there and try to pull out any excess stuff that's behind the sprocket. Just like that. So see how I got behind here? Got all this out, this skunk. Just reach in there, just clean the last little bit. Because once that freezes up, that'll kill the machine right there with the sprocket. So I hope this video has helped you guys out to prevent freezing of your tracks. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to comment, like, dislike, and subscribe at the end. Please be safe, take care, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.